What's up, everybody? It's time for Tech Tip Tuesday. Been gone for a little bit, but we're back and better than ever. And today we're going to talk about 2018 CGI goals and how to set those up. If you haven't gotten your goals set in CGI for the year 2018, now is really the time. We got to get going on those. So how we get there is real simple. We're going to come to Education and KW Connect. Education and KW Connect is where we're going to go. This camera is in a weird spot. Let's see if we can fix that. A little better? A little better. I think it's better. What do you guys think? I think it's better. So we're going to go to KW Connect. And then from here, we're going to come to Growth and Career Growth Initiative right here. Career Growth Initiative. And then when we get to this page, we're going to scroll down a bit, right? So this is where you land, and then we're going to come down, and then we see here what my CGI goals are. Now, if you haven't set your goals yet, you'll see a blue box there, and it'll say, hey, set your CGI goals up, and you can click that button. Or you can come down here and click View Full CGI Calculator. Either one works. And it's going to take you over to your landing page, which is your production tracker, or it's going to take you over to a spot where it says enter a class code. Now, you don't have a class code. I'm not setting one up because it has an expiry on it, but what you can always do is just go straight over to set my goal. Bada bing, bada boom. Right on. And so from here, we want to take a look at profit, all right? We have a bunch of different things we're going to put in here, and all these numbers are going to get put in this calculator. It's going to tell us exactly what we need to do to reach our profit goal. In my case, I'm just going to say my profit goal is $200,000 because I'm a baller out of control, right? I don't sell houses, so this is not going to be as much use for me as it would be for you guys. But $200,000 profit goal, right? I'm just going to use that as an example. And then for tax, we're going to keep it at 29%. It should default at 40%, so make sure you switch it over to 29% because in Tennessee we don't have that income tax. Praise be. And then our next stop is going to be the royalty cap, which is $3,000. That's going to be the same no matter what. And then company dollar cap should be $19,000, right? Unless you're on a team or in a group or something like that, $19,000 is the company dollar cap. It's going to default at 20, so make sure you fix that to 19,000. And then monthly expenses, this is a number that's kind of hard to get, right? So it requires that you really be tracking your numbers and know what they are. So this is going to be expenses related to office dues, RealTrax dues, board dues, marketing expenses, any salaries that you may pay. All of that needs to be averaged into a monthly number. And I'm just going to use $750, just, you know, because that's just a number I've chosen kind of out of the hat here. But your number is going to be different from everybody else's number. So take the time and get familiar with what your expenses are and how much you're going to spend on your business every month and put that number there. Additional means is if you were drawing a salary of some kind or a draw. I'm going to not use one in my example. Pretty much everybody here is 1099. I don't know anybody that's getting a salary. So we're going to stick with that. And then commission, 3%. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And then average home price, I put $350 in here. I'm not quite sure why I did. But for you, I want you to look at your database, and I want you to look at your past sales, and I want you to think about what the average home price is there. Or if you're like, maybe this year you're going to target a neighborhood, think about the average home price in that neighborhood, because this is really one of the key indicators of what we're going to get out of this calculator, what the results are going to be, is this number right here. So the average in Davidson County, I wish I had that number off the top of my head. Average home price, Davidson County, Tennessee. Oh, not zero. Well, let's just say we'll use the median here. Now, median is obviously very different than average, but I'm just going to take a number out just for the example here. But think about your average home price. If you're having trouble thinking about it, or if you haven't sold a whole lot of real estate yet, think about everybody that's in your database and think about what they can afford, because that's probably going to be what your average home price is going to be around, right? Our next stop is seller focus, and I keep it at 50% for my individual agents because if you do your circle prospecting correctly off of your listings, you should be grabbing a buyer off of every listing, because having a listing is a great reason to market yourself, taking territory, getting that market share. It's a great reason to go around the neighborhood and knock on doors and farm the neighborhood and things like that. So you should be able to grab a buyer off of every listing if you do it correctly. So I'm going to keep seller focus at 50%. If you think yours is going to be a bit different, if you think you're going to be working with buyers more often, you might want to change that. It's entirely up to you. On a conversion rate, listings taken to listings closed. So when you put a sign in the yard, what's the chances of it closing? And I'm going to be up there pretty high and say 90 on this example. And again, you're going to have your number for you, or what your goal is. And then, of course, conversion rate, listings appointment to listings taken. So if I go visit someone's house, what's the likelihood of them letting me put that sign in the yard? And I'm going to use 75% the default in this example. And then I'm going to hit submit. And my goals have been updated, which is wonderful. And then from here, I'm going to come down and I'm going to say, okay, well, taxes. First, let's think about taxes. Oh, excuse me, I am skipping way ahead. What's wrong with me? Fund your life, all right? So I want to see how much profit would fund the life I want to live this year, and I'm going to say $200,000. Let's work backwards for what we got to do, all right? So we got to think about taxes, 29%. So I'm going to probably pay in about $81,000 in taxes if I'm going to hit my profit goal. So I have to make over that number right here, $281,690. And then I got my cap, which is going to be $22 for the year. And then my monthly expenses. Now remember I said this is a really important number, so I just put $750 arbitrarily, but that added $9,000 to how much I need to make this year. So you can tell why that number is so important. So we're going to keep it at $9,000 for right now. That tells me I need to make $312,690 this year in gross commission in order to profit that $200 that I want. So basically I need to get $26,058 every month. So how do I get there? Well, let's have a look. Well, if my average commission is 3% and my average sales price is $245, that means I'm going to generate about $7,000 off every transaction. So I need to close 42 deals, 42 and a half deals. Maybe get 42 deals in a co-list or something, right? This year. So 3.5 closings a month is what I need to get. If I'm going to do 50% seller focus, that means I need to close 21 listings. With that conversion rate of 90%, I need to actually take about 23, we'll say 27 listings, or 2 per month. And in order to take 23 listings, I need to go on 31.5 listing appointments, all right? 3 a month. I come down on my goals. It's going to round up a little bit. So 3 listing appointments a month, 2 listings taken a month, 4 closings a month, and that should get me my $26,000 a month. And if I hit that every single month, I'm going to hit my goal. The fantastic thing about this is that if I go back to my, and you'll have a button that says production tracker there. Mine says agent list because I'm on the admin side. But if we come back to our production tracker, we'll see that I can actually keep up with my listing appointments by adding or removing, right? And what's really fun here is that that's the only thing I have to worry about, right, is my listing appointments. Everything else is from KW reporting. So when I do my green sheets, when I submit my listings for review and things like that, those get added here automatically. So I can see in December I had so many listing appointments. I needed to take 2 of those. I needed to get 4 closings. I needed to get this much in GCI. And I can tell where the hole is in my business. If I have all 3 of these, I don't have my 2 listings taken, well, obviously there's something wrong with my listing appointment. If I have both of these taken and this one's not filling up, well, then I'm not getting my buyers or my listings aren't closing, right? And if all of these are filling up but my GCI isn't, well, obviously there's a problem with my average home price, right? So that's how you use CGI. It's a great tool. I really want to point you guys to next Monday's CGI class from 1 to 2 in the training room. Come and visit. It's going to be great. We need to kick off this new year with an absolute blast. Hope to see you there. And that's been all for, well, I guess that's that for this Tech Tip Tuesday. Goodness gracious, I can't talk today. All right, I'll see you guys next time.